Alright. So okay, so this is, I believe, part 7. So where was I? Oh yeah, so we're outside and it's freezing cold and I'm taking pictures with all these people and so I'm taking all these pictures with these people and so me and Jory are standing outside and we met some people from Germany and I'm like talking to them and then Jory was really cold so she was just like kind of standing up against the wall like to herself. I had the Hargaloops and I had a book full of art and I had the little photo album with all of me and Mariska and I, twin pictures and some other like pictures in there like our interactions and stuff just so she can kind of get a feel for who I am, the crazy girl I am. And so I had all that stuff and so we're standing over there and it's cold and I'm just like, oh my god. But once we found out that was Mariska's trailer, we were like, we need to move because like I ain't trying to be standing right in front of the door, that's creepy. So we was trying to move, but I was like, how crazy is that like we ended up right in front of her trailer, like without even knowing that was her trailer, right? So then we're standing there and I see these girls across the street and it was Ariel and Megan and Ariel's mom. Ariel, her mom, and Megan. And so at first I'm like, why are they looking at us like that's weird? Like I'm like, we're already creepy. We're standing over here. People are looking at us like, who are these creeps? And I'm like, here we go, like with the stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? So they're like, who are they? And they're like looking at us. I'm like, yo, are they looking at us? Like I'm like, what is going on? So then like they come around or whatever, and then they kind of like we meet up. We're like, hi, are y'all here for Mariska? Yeah, blah blah. And they're like, oh my god, like, are you the real Joyful Laughter? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I don't really know, like, yeah. And she was like, I'm Ariel or whatever, like, I follow you. And then I was like, oh my god, yeah. She was like, and I was like, oh my god, and like we're hugging and stuff like that. And then at first Ariel had her selfie stick. I was like, does that girl have a selfie stick? She did have a selfie stick. It was so cute. So anyway, so now we're all waiting together. And like we're just standing out here and it's like cool and we're waiting and then it's freezing cold. Then some other people came, I think Santana, like another girl, I forget her name. I feel really horrible for forgetting these people's names. And they had like a friend that was with them. And then Kaylee was there, and the girl from where was she from? This girl was gorgeous. I was like, are you a model? She was like freaking gorgeous, and she also helped me, and I'll tell you how. So anyway, there's just a bunch of us. The group got bigger. We're standing out there. It's freezing cold. So, like, I have been talking to all these different people. So, like, I'm walking up and down the street. I'm talking to different people. We see people arriving. Like, Peter had got there. Then Ice-T and Coco came. And, like, but, of course, they were like, don't talk to them. They're doing this and they're doing their job. You know, we're security. They're going to stay back. So, you know, they were doing their job and stuff like that. I'm talking to these two security dudes. I'm like, yo, can I take pictures with her? They're like, no. They're standing over there all, like, G'd out, all weird, you know, weird stuff. And I'm like, guys, can I? And they're like, no, you need to, you know. I'm like, okay, all right, just go down. So I'm, like, taking pictures with everybody. It's cool. It's freezing cold, but I'm, like, talking to everybody. Because I'm, like, I don't want to stand here in this freezing cold. Then we ended up, like, you know, huddling in a circle. We was just doing all stuff. So anyway, so then, like, Mariska is coming. Mariska's, like, getting there, right? Y'all saw the outfit she had on? She was so cute. So anyway, so they're like, all right, Mariska's about to get here, guys. Line, you know, like get up against the wall, back up. She's running late. Don't, you know, they're like doing their whole thing. So we do what they said. We lined up on the wall and stuff. Like we all lined up. Remember that episode when they was checking out the hookers and they had the little stamps on their back? When the chick was, what was her name? Sunshine or something? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about because y'all watch SVU. But it was like that. We was lined up on the wall like that, right? So Mariska comes. Y'all, it was perfect. I was recording. So she comes. And then I was like, hi, Mariska. We're all like, hi, Mariska. Try to be all calm. She's like, hey, guys. And she's, like, on her phone. And she's, like, walking or whatever. And then, like, somebody comes behind her with this big old purse and stuff. And, like, she's walking. And we're like, oh, my God. And she has on Harga leather. That's what I was saying. I don't know what they were saying. Oh, but she's got a Harga leather and her hair's damp. And she's got on this cape coat. And she's so cute. And, like, we were, like, freaking out. So Mariska, like, walks by. And she goes into her trailer. And we were, like, losing it. Like, just from her walking by, we was, like, on the clouds. We was like, oh, my God, Mariska just walked on the same sidewalk Like, we was freaking out. So we're like, oh my God, did y'all get that on video? And everybody's comparing videos and looking at pictures and all this kind of stuff, right? So then Danny Pino comes walking down. We're like, oh my God, it's Danny Pino. Like, we're like all excited about Danny Pino. We're like taking pictures of Danny Pino, asking them to say hi to friends for us. Like, Danny Pino, can you say hi to my friend Nico? Danny Pino, can you say hey to my girl Jacqueline? Hey, you know, like, we're doing all this kind of stuff, right? So then Mariska comes up out the trailer talking about hey guys, like, I just need some time to get ready and then I'm gonna come out so we can take pictures and stuff. And then she sees Danny Pino and Danny Pino sees her and she's like, oh, I love Danny Pino. He's like, I love Mariska Hargitay. She's like, I love Danny Pino. We was like, oh, oh, like, it was just cute. I don't think it was like, you know, but they was like, yeah, like, that's my boo, like, you know, like, playing around. They didn't say that's my boo, but they was like, yeah, I love Danny Pino. I love Mariska Hargitay. We was like, okay, what's your bad self? Then of course we're like looking at her like, oh my gosh, she really just came out and like said to us that I'm gonna come out and take pictures with her. Like, how nice is that? Like, she is amazing, right? So then she shuts the trailer, she goes back in, Danny Pino leaves, and we're all standing outside. We was like, alright, Mariska, it's about -75 out here, and it's been about an hour. You know, we're checking our time, so we freezing, but at the same time we like, yo, this Mariska we talking about. So, bruh, if it was -1,000 and we had to wait 6 hours, I mean, I don't know how they felt, but that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So then Mariska comes out, and we're like, oh my God, oh my God. And they're like, all right, guys, come on, she's got to go, she got to do. She's like, okay, I'm going to take a couple pictures. And she's like, can you guys just, like, get up, you know? And so we all line up and shit, single file, I'm up. Oh, see, I'm telling you, I was so excited, right? So she's like, oh, look at you guys, so orderly and fantastic. Y'all saw that part. So me, I can't shut the hell up. So I got my phone and I'm recording and I'm like, oh my God, this is Mariska Hargitay, people. Look at the album. Like I'm reporting and some stuff, right? So, but I'm like, I just couldn't, like, she was there and I was like recording it, and so she's taking the pictures of the people and she's like so sassy and so like beautiful and just like, yo, her legs are really long, y'all. Like, her I'm not even gonna get into that part of the story. But, like, yes. So, anyway, I'm, like, looking, and I'm recording. Now, listen. So, as she's doing all this stuff, she's not actually looking at me having this conversation with me. But I'm talking so much because I can't shut up. And she's hearing me because she's responding to me without actually having, like, a conversation with me, which made it so much better, right? So, I'm recording, and I'm like, oh, my God. And she's like, yeah, look at you guys, so orderly and fantastic. And I'm like, you're so cute. And I'm like, we love you. She looked at me, directly at me. Y'all saw the video? And she smiled. And I was like, oh, my God, she's fine on me. Right? So, I'm trying to record everybody getting their selfies, but I'm also trying to get in line because I want my selfie, right? So, I'm going up, I'm getting in line, I'm like, look at her. There's a part of the video, I don't know if I posted it, but I'm like, look at the Harga booty. I got some of the Harga booty, and I'm like, y'all look at it. I'm like, ooh, I'm bad. Somebody caught me, and I was like, you caught me. I'm like, ooh, girl, don't tell nobody. You know, whatever. I ain't put that video up. So then, yeah, I'm doing the whole thing, and then she's signing stuff. And then, like I said, we were kind of communicating, even though we weren't, like, actually communicating. Because I was like, oh, my God, look, guys, and she has the green drink. And she said, I'm not joking about the green drink, people. So she heard me, and she was responding to what I said. So I was like, Mariska talking to me, y'all. She's talking to me. She was talking to all of us. But still, I was like, she's responding to what I had said. So I was all excited. So then Jory gets up there. I think Ariel took her picture, and then, like, something. And Jory gets up, and she's like, so what's your name? What do you want? And I'm like, she's cute. So she's like signed the thing for her, and then she called Jory baby. I didn't get that part because the video cut off right after that. But yeah, she called Jory baby, and then she was like she had to go. So then I was like sad because I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what do you mean you have to go? I didn't get my selfie. And she was like, when I come out, I'll finish taking the selfies. I was like, alright, cool. So Mariska goes in, and then we all go over there, and we're like all excited about everybody getting our selfies and stuff. And I'm excited, but then I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, y'all, I'm not going to be able to give her this stuff. And then, like, it's freezing cold outside. Everybody got their stuff. So they're like, alright, we about to go get warm. We're going to try and go get something to eat, because they told us she was going to be in there for like another 2 hours. I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can, excuse me. I'm like, y'all can go. If y'all need to eat and y'all need to get warm, y'all go ahead. But I'm waiting for my selfie. I didn't get my selfie. I need my selfie. Right? So, and then, like, I think that's when I saw Kaylee, and Kaylee was over there kind of like she was crying and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, like, what's going on? Are you okay over here? And, like, it was great. So I'm glad that I went over because we ended up having a great interaction, and I love her grandmother. Kaylee's grandmother is like so sweet. I just love her. So anyway, so like, yeah, we're all talking and stuff like that, and then everybody kind of left, and it was just me, Kaylee, and the other really sweet model, beautiful girl that was there, and like we were all like waiting and talking and stuff like that. And we were like, all right, bye, I'll see you guys later. And then they were like, text us when Mariska comes. And then Jory gave me her letter to give to Mariska. And then I was like, okay, I'll let you guys know. And then I'm going to stop here and go on to part 8 to finish telling y'all what happened with everything. And this probably might take up to 10 parts or maybe up to 9. But I think I'm almost done because this is close to the part. And most of y'all know this stuff because I posted some of the stuff on Instagram. So ending of part 7, going to post part 8.